Hello everyone, this is Saket Mishra. Welcome you all on Trigoma Academy. So today we are going to discuss our ongoing series GRC lecture number 5. Okay, so in this series we would like to know what is the issue and how the issue is working with respect to the GRC policy audit and the risk management. Okay, so in this lecture we will discuss how to manage the issue in policy management and the other perspective like the audit and the risk management. Okay, so if you still not watch my last videos which I created on the policy and compliance management, and before that I have created 2-3 more videos which are more related to the terminology process of the GRC, which will help you a lot to understand how the GRC flow is working. Okay, so if you still not watch those videos, kindly watch those videos which is free available on my YouTube channel on the ServiceNow GRC playlist. Go there and watch the videos. Okay, so in this session we will discuss the issue, how the issues are created. Okay, so first we need to understand what is the issue. Okay, so basically the issue is measuring the effectiveness of the company's risk management, so that how can we quickly identify the issue of the, like it's related to the risk or any policy, and we can fix that issue as soon as we can. Okay, issue also has the same life cycle. Okay, it is also following the life cycle of the issue, which we will learn which are the different states of the issue. Okay, so issue can be submitted using the two methods. Okay, depending upon the user are involved. Okay, so if you don't know what different type of users we have in GRC, then please again I am requesting you go to the GRC series and watch the videos where you can get an overall idea how the GRC users are working. Okay, so here we have a two methods to create the issue. First, we can create the manual issue, like if suppose that I am a GRC admin, I can create a manual issue. Okay, but second way of creating the issue is the automatically self identify and auto generated the issue. Okay, so the person, if the GRC business user within the company, okay, then the self identify issue can be submitted by the portal. Okay, we have two options, like if I am a GRC admin, then I can also create from the portal view and the classic view, but I am a GRC business user, then it's the self identify issue, then I can create through the portal. Okay, this is the first option to trigger the issue and automatically create the issue through the portal, first issue. And the secondly, we have an option to create an auto generated the issue. Okay, auto generated the issue, how the auto generation is happening, like auto generation is happening like if is there any compliance, if is there any control which is in a non-complaint state. Okay, so it's automatically trigger a one issue. Okay, and that issue will assign to the control owner. Okay, and that control owner need to fix the attestation, and once the attestation is completed and the answers are correct, then once the issue is fixed, then the control is moved to the compliant state. Okay, so if you don't know what is control, what is control object, okay, and how the control and control object attestation mapping is going on, then please go to my last videos where I have explained each and everything, what is attestation, what is evidence, what is control objective. So here what we learn, we can create the issue from, generally there are two way to create the issue. First is the manual creation, which is created by the service portal or the classic view. Okay, who can create, like service admin or the service business user can create the issue for the self identified issue. Okay, and second is the auto generation of the issue when the control is in a non-compliant state. Okay, so this is how we are creating the issue, but the general and the good procedure to auto generate the issue on the basis of the control state, like a non-compliant, okay, or the complaint issue. Okay, so I hope it is very much clear to you, and it is again we can we can modify our conditions as well, but yes, this is the basic criteria how we are creating the issue. Okay, so generally the issues can be automatically generated under the following conditions. Okay, now what are the different goal, I mean what are the various goal of the issue management, what is the advantage of the issue management? So we have a lot of advantage of the issue management. First is the eliminating noise. Okay, it is very helpful for us, like auto generating a issue, then it is directly assigned to the control owner, and control owner can check the process so that it can control the risk something won't happen. Okay, So this is the first thing. Second is the consolidating the duplicate issue. We can consolidate the duplicate issue so that we can handle the such type of issues. I mean, the duplicacy and redundancy of the data of issues can be controlled. Then focusing on issue that expose the organization to the greatest risk. You know, each issue contain the risk level, what like a low level, medium level, or the high level. Then we can control the risk as well. Then we have identifying and prioritization of the remediation of the task. Okay, then identify new issue across the business operations, and we have options to analyzing the operation weakness, where is the weak point, why these a lot of issues are creating, you know. Then we can check the policies, process, controls, control objective. Okay, so these are the various goals of the issue management. Even the interviewer can ask you what are the different different goals of the issue management, why we are using the issue management in GRC. Then you can explain these points. I think these are enough to explain. Okay, now how the issue management workflow and life cycle is working. Okay, as I told you, when the issue is intake, we have two users. Okay, first is the GRC user, second is the employee or the business user. So as I told you, we can create the issue from two processes, from the classic view and the portal as well, and the auto generation. So how the GRC user is creating? GRC user, let's say, creating the manually create the issue from policy and compliance, risk management, and audit management. So issue can be any of the application like policy or compliance, risk or audit. Okay, manually creations means we can create from the classic view or the portal view, and populate the issue form with issue details, and we can submit it, and then it is assigned to the proper assignment group, or the investigation is going on. Now we have a second user, which is the employee or the business user. Okay, this is a self-identify issue, and which can be submitted by the portal, service portal. Okay, and the it is track the issue, and it is also the same process, issue number is generated and it is happening. So this is the classic view, and this is the service portal view. And in next slide, I have explained how the auto generation is going on, and at the end, as usual, I will demonstrate you and show you how the auto generation of the issue and how the life cycle issue management life cycle is going on. Once it is assigned to the any assignment group, the assignment team will investigate the issue, and if it is remediate, if they need to remediate the issue, then the state will change from the remediate, and then review, I mean the one senior level of the person will review and monitor the issue, and at the end we can close the issue or retire the issue. Okay, this is the general workflow and the life cycle. So we have a different state like issue intake. Okay, these are the what are the different type of stage we have in a issue management. Like a issue intake means when the GRC user or any employee or business user can create the issue through the manual creation like a classic view or the portal view. This is, that means issue is placed, issue is intake. Okay, I have provided the detailed description of each state so that you can have a better understanding on this. If you need any type of help, please ping me, do comment, and let me know. I will try my best to answer your queries. Okay, so issue intake means issue is placed by the any employee or the any GRC user through the manually through the classic view or the service portal view. Okay, then when it is assigned to the any assignment group, the assignment team will assign to will start the work to investigate the issue. So what is the investigate the issue? During the investigation phase, I mean during the investigation phase, the developer or the person who is working on that issue will determine whether the issue is require the additional study or what is the reason behind it. I mean, if I will conclude, the team can compliance manager or the person who is needed to be added, and they talk all of us internally and decided to implement or find out the root cause. Okay, what is the root cause behind that issue? Okay, then we have a next state, which is the remediate the issue. Remediate the issue means after the team has confirmed the issues, necessary steps to remediate it are performed, then we need to triage the issue, and the issue is converted into the actual issue and the risk event so that the proper risk managers can handle it. Then at the last, we have a review and monitor the issue. Okay, so review and monitor means we have a simple review means generally the risk managers are reviewing this, risk manager or like compliance manager. If it is related to the risk, then risk manager review the issue. If it is related to the policy, then obviously policy and compliance manager will review it. Okay, so after the reviewing, once the review is confirmed, then the issue is under the monitor state. Okay, so these are the various stages of the issue. I am again repeating: issue intake, then investigate the issue, then remediate the issue, then review and monitor the issue. Okay, then how can we configure the issue management? How can we configure the issue relationship in a GRC? Then we have a capability under the GRC administration. Okay, under the GRC administration, we have a issue relationship configuration where we can select any record and we can enable or disable the configuration of any active field, which is the normal configuration. All of us can do that. I will show you at the end when is demonstration. So now, as usual, I am going to demonstrate you. Okay, I am going to demonstrate you on my personal development instance how the issue is created automatically, how the manually creation of the issue is completed. Okay, so I'm going to explain you on my personal development instance. So before leaving to my PDA, I will uh, I'm explaining the concept again, what we have learned here, what is issue management and how the issue is working with the different modules like risk management, audit management, policy and compliance management. What are the different stages of the issue, how the issues can be created. Now all of these things which we learn, okay, we are going to discuss on my personal development instance along with the administration creation and each and everything we are going to discuss. Okay, so first, thank you so much for the patience and thank you so much for your love to learn the theoretical session. Now let's go to the personal development instance to show you. Hello guys, so this is my personal development instance. Okay, this is my PDA instance. So as we discussed earlier a few minutes back regarding the theoretical session of the issue management, so we learn how to create the issue. So I am going to demonstrate the same concept of the issue management with respect to the audit, policy and compliance management and the risk management of the various modules of the GRC. Okay, so what we are going to learn here, we are going to learn how to create the issue, manual creation and the auto generated issue. So best practice is for the auto generated, but in the manual creation of the issue, in the manual creation, what we are doing, there are two type of user. One is the GRC user, who, like a GRC user means the person who has a right to create the issue in a classic view, and there is a one business user which can self identify the issue and can submit the issue by the service portal. Okay, so these are the two way of the manual creation of the issue. So I am going to show you how to create the issue. So for that, first you need to enable your personal development instance. If you still not enable your personal development instance for the practice, then please I would request please enable your personal development instance and install the GRC plugins. Okay, so that you can play and you can learn on your personal development instance with respect to the implementation, because both things are very important. Theory and practical demonstration and practical knowledge, both are very important when you are going for any interview or any organization, because after all at the end you need to implement the things on the ground on your company's instance. Okay, so this is my personal development instance. If I will search here issue, then you can see this is the issue application is enabled for me under the policy and compliance. There is a one issue, you can see create issue, my open issue, my pending reviews. Okay, group pending reviews, all open issues, all issues. So each and everything I can see under this application. So if I click on the all issues, okay, I can see how many of issues I have. Okay, so currently if I scroll down, I can see we have a 314, 314 issues I have. But I want to see how many open issues. Then I can click on the all open issues. Okay. When I click on the all open issues, then I can see we have a 254 issues which are open, and we can prioritize according to the issue risk. Okay, like a critical, high or low or medium. Okay, each and every issue will be started, each and every issue will be started from the IPT prefix. Okay, this is the prefix of the issue. Okay, so issue can be of the any of the thing like a policy, compliance, audit, risk, anything. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Now let's assume I am a GRC business user. So I am going to explain you the first concept, manual creation by the GRC. So what I am going to do, manual creation of issue as GRC user. Okay, suppose that I am a GRC user. let's say I am a GRC admin. Okay, so if I need to create an issue, what I will do, I click on the create a new issue. Okay, when I will click on the create a new issue, it will open a issue form for me. I need to fill up the basic information there and I can submit it. Okay, when I can submit the issue, it will create the issue. So let's say when I click on the create a new, the issue form is open for me. I need to fill up the basic information. Okay, I need to fill up the assignment group, assigned to issue type. Okay, issue, who's the issue manager, who's the issue manager group. Okay, so each and everything I need to fix it. So let's say I am providing the issue. This is issue manual issue creation demo. This is manual issue creation demo by Triguma Academy. Okay, Triguma Academy. So I just put it here and I select the issue type. Let's say issue is the control design effectiveness is failure. I select the issue type. Classification, let's say I am doing the, these are the, as I told you, no, issues related to the any risk audit or vendor risk operation resilience and the compliance. So let's say I am selecting as a compliance. Okay, now I'm selecting the priority as a high, issue rating like it's also high. Okay, so we do not have any parent issue, I do not have anything. I just copy and paste the same as the description for the testing. Now I need to select the control. Okay, which control is it is affecting. So I need to select a control from here. Let's say I am selecting the evaluate the information tag and entity will be automatically populated. Okay, entity will be automatically populated and the control objective is also be automatically populated. Here I can select the policy if need, and I can also select the authority document if is there any impact on the policy and authority, but I am not doing that because I just want to show you. And dates, we can select the date, activities, engagement if is there any engagement setting, and things basic we can do it. So what I will do, before submitting the issue, I can explain you the cycle of the issue. So this is the cycle like new, analyze, respond, review and close. Okay, so I am going to submit it. Before submitting, I copy the number and I check the number here. Okay, when I check the number, you can see this is the issue which is created. Okay, this is the issue which we have created. This is the manual creation issue for this. So let me open this issue. Okay, so I am opening the issue which I have created. Okay, so currently this issue is in the new state because it is not assigned to any assignment group or manager. So let me assign to the third party risk manager, and I am assigning to the one person from this group. I am assigning to the, let's say, Viola. Okay, Viola Marsre. So when I will assign to this and I will submit, okay, then this issue is will assign to the Viola. What Viola will do, she will change the state as a she will take the queue. She will take this issue in her queue, and she once she will take it, this issue will be in an analyze state. So in the analyze state, what will happen? Before that, we need to submit the issue manager. Who is the issue manager for this? It is a mandatory field, so it is giving me an error. So let me take as a risk manager, and the issue manager will be let's say able tutor. Okay, so I am saving it. So what will happen now, state will be changed to the analyze. Okay, analyze means in the analyze state, what will do, in the analyze state, the person who is working on this case, on this, who is working on this issue, Viola needs to investigate the issue. If you remember my slide representation, there I have shown you investigate the issue. So in this analyzation, they guys needs to analyze. Once their investigation will be completed, they will click, they will respond to the customer, and the state will change to the respond state. Okay, so state will change to the respond state. Once the response received, okay, and it is accepted, then it will go to the review state. Okay, once the respond is responded received, then the state will change from the monitor state. That means the request will be response is remediate. Let's say it is okay, I am setting it we have remediated the issue, and now it will go to the review state. Review, generally we have a risk manager, compliance manager or audit manager which will review the issue. Okay, I mean the investigation what the person is completed, and under the review state, the it will close automatically after the 4 or 5 days, which is your business days is defined by your organization. but generally the person are not directly closing the estate. We are just reviewing the estate. After the 5 days of the review, it's automatically close the issue, but we have a power to close because I am an admin, so I can close it successfully. Okay, so I close completed, and once I close completed, this is closed successfully and the state is moved to the close. Okay, so this is the general cycle of the issue, but each and every issue will contain the policy. If we have any policy exception or any remediation task or any like a child issue, okay, we have any indicator, control test, any SLA or evidence, we can track it. But still I am not giving you so complex example. This is just an normal example so that you can understand how the issue life cycle is going on. I mean how the manual creation of the issue is done. So what we have completed here, we have completed the manual creation of the issue, okay, as a GRC user. Now what we will do, now I am going to show you the second scenario, which is very important to how the auto generation of the issue is completed. So I am going to explain you how the issues are automatically generated, okay, to handle the issue. So at the same time, let me go to the control. Okay, I am going to the control. If you remember the hierarchy and mapping of the control and the control objective and the authority documents, then it will help you a lot to understand the things. Okay, so under the all control, what you need to do, you need to take any control. Let's say you can take a evaluate the information technology. Okay, I am taking a random control. I am not sure what it is related, but I take a normal control which is in a draft state, not a retired state. So each and every control, as you know, each and every control has their own life cycle. I mean the draft, then the attestation cycle, review, monitor, and then the after all it is retired. Okay, so each and every control contains the what contains it is contains the control objectives, and if it is not control objective, then we can control objective, and control objective contains the, I mean, if is there any authority document or something like that. Okay, so this is how you can see this is the case which we recently created, and this is the manual case. This is related to this control, that's why it is visible here. So now what I will do, see how the, see this is the manual creation of the issue. Now I will tell you how it is automatically trigger the issue for the same control. Okay, what I need to do, I will this is the, again please make sure this is the control. Okay, control number is 216 and it is related to the evaluate the information technology staffing requirement regularly. This is the control related to the policy and compliance. That means we need to evaluate the IT staff requirement regularly. Okay, so in this control we have created this issue manually, okay, which I already closed. Now I will tell you how the issue automatically created. So what I will do, I will, what is the second step, attestation. In the attestation, what I will do, i am going to select the attestation metric type. Okay, I select as the GRC attestation. Okay, now what is attestation? If you don't know, please watch my last videos where I explain what is attestation, what is control object, what is authority documents. Because until or unless your terminology is not clear, you are not able to understand the this demonstration properly. So I selected it, and the attestation responded. I select, let's say I am removing the birth, and in place of this I am selecting the Rob Wood one. Okay, I selected this user, and what I will do, I will submit, I will save it. Okay, so so what is happening, I have saved this, and I need to, now you can see the attestation is already select, attestation responded to Rob. Now I need to click on the this UI action attest button. Once I'll click on that, attestation will go to the person. So see, created one attestation. Attestation is already created. Attestation is created for Rob Woodward. Okay, so I impersonate as this user because I need to impersonate the same user. So I need to impersonate that user to approve this attestation and complete the attestation. Once I will approve the attestation and complete the attestation, then the control state will be changed from complaint to non-complaint. Currently you can see the state is complaint because the all issues are closed completed. If the issue is open, then the issue will create it automatically when the status is the non-complaint of this control. So I impersonate as a Rob Woodburn and I click here and I need to search my attestation. So under the my attestation, see, I already receive a one request for this control, which is evaluate the information technology staffing requirement. So I need to click here. Consider I am a Rob Woodburn. Okay. So this is the GRC attestation. So if you can see, this attestation contain the few questions. Okay, assessment. Okay. So I need to complete this assessment. If my answers are not good as per the standard, then it will assign me, I mean the control will be set as a non-complaint and issue will trigger automatically. So what I will do, I will take a assessment to my queue as a Rob Woodburn, and once I'll take assignment, it will ask me some questions. I mean, you can see the three questions. First is the control is implemented? If I select no, I didn't implement it. Okay, and I said that okay. So if the control is not implemented, then what it will do? It will evaluate my score and the control will set to the non-complaint. And once the control is non-complaint state, see, it's automatically closed. Okay, now you can see this is the complete, my attestation is complete as a Rob, and I end the impersonation. And after the ending the impersonation, I will go here and you can see the state of this control is automatically changed to the non-complaint. Okay, and the state is changed to the review state. So let me reload the page. So earlier it was complaint, that's why no issue was there, because all issues when we created the manual, that was a manual that was we already closed as completed by manual process. But you can see, once I have taken an assessment and my answers are not good according to the company's standard, then the control is set to the non-complaint state. That means when the status of the control is a non-complaint, then you can see issue is automatically triggered. You can see this is the issue IPT, this IPT 002004, it is automatically created. Okay, it is automatically created, I didn't created it. Okay, this issue is automatically created. Okay, you can see this issue is automatically created and assigned to the birth. Okay, the birth, why this issue is assigned to birth? Because he is the control owner, he is the control owner of this he's the control owner, that's why the issue is assigned to the this person. Okay, now until or unless this issue is in new state, this complaint will always be a non-complaint. Okay, but once when the issue is closed successfully, then the automatically set as a complaint. Okay, so this you can see the same issue form will open. Okay, issue form is open. Okay, here what we can do, we need to do the same. What is the date, activity, engagement, if is there any engagement, any policy exception, remediation task. Okay, we can also create the, if task is needed, then auto generation of the task, and the manual task is also possible. If is there any child issue, any indicator. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, now issue is created. Now what we need to do, I need to close, I am directly closing this. Okay, I am not going to waste some time on this. I am directly closing this issue. Okay, I remediate and I click on OK. So once I click update, okay, this issue is closed completed. Okay, once the issue is closed completed, okay, you can see it's automatically changed to the complaint state. Okay, earlier it was a non, this control was the non-complaint, but now it is a complaint state. I can reload the form and you can see this is the complaint state, and this is the complaint status of this issue is the complaint. Okay, now if I go scroll down, you can see this is completed. So what we have do, we have I have already shown you the two things. First is the manual creation, this is the manual creation. Okay, this is the manual creation issue by demo by Triguma Academy. Second is the auto generation. So I have explained you the both of the scenarios, which is the best one. If interviewer will ask which is the best scenario to handle the issue, to create the issue, so then you need to answer auto generation is the one of the best technique which will trigger the issue on the basis of the certain condition. Okay, so here you can see the attestation answer. You can see this is the attestation we have completed. Percent answer, 100% was answer. We can see the response as well. Okay, so everything we can track here. Now we have a same control test. We need to complete the test as well. Test plan, indicator and issue, everything we can do it. Okay, now once the issue is completed, then we can set to the monitor state. Okay, monitor means the issue will be to the monitor state for a 5 days or 7 days. Let's say it's a business day, generally 5 days. So for till 1 week your issue is in monitor state. Let's say it is not happening again. Once everything is fine, and after 5 days it's automatically go to the retire state. So I am an admin generally, so I can also retire the issues if I want. So it will retire it. The control is retired. Okay, so what is the control stages? Draft, attest, review, monitor and retired state. Okay, so these are the control cycle we can say. And the issue also has their own cycle. Issue has the draft state, I mean the new state. After new, we the second state, the analyze means we are investigating. Second, we have a response, I mean the investigation summary will be responded to the issue owner, issue creator. Then we have a review state, then close state. Okay, so what we learn here, we have discussed the two things, how the issue is created, to the manual creation and the auto creation. Okay, so I hope you understand how the issue is created and how the issue was handled by the particular team. Okay, so now I am going to show you the administration of the GRC issue. So under the GRC administration, sorry, under the administration, you can see we can define the issue rating. Okay, so we have a issue rating. If it is a very high, we can define the remediation time frame is a 2. If is a high, then 4. If is a moderate, then 8. So we can define the ratings, and at the same time we can define the group roles as well. I mean, who is the control owner, group wide control owner. Similar, we can manage this. Similar, we have a audit issue management. Same will work for the audit as well, because today I have explained you for the policy. The same way we can come handling the issue under the audit. Then we have a same under the risk management as well, and then we have advanced risk assessment. Okay, so how the issue is created, so these things for the risk, advanced risk management we have. Okay, so now at the end I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain you the assessment. What is attestation and assessment? Okay, here you can see the attestations means we have a certain questions which we need to ask the particular person. If those answers are satisfactory and according to the business need, then issue will be the complaint state. If it is not according to the business need, then it goes to the non-complaint state. Okay, so we can add a multiple question in the assessment instance question. We will learn in next few lecture how to create the assessments for the external vendors, for the control itself. Okay, I mean for within the organization. So this is how generally we are working on the issue management in ServiceNow. Okay, I hope I'm trying my best to explain you in very easy language. Okay, so that each and everyone can understand. Okay, so I request you, all of you, if still you have any doubt in issue management, how the issues are creating, then please do the comment or let me know, write me over the email, WhatsApp I have provided. I am trying my best to answer your queries. Okay, and if you watch my videos, please subscribe, and if you like my videos, please like and subscribe and share with your colleagues. Okay, and thank you so much guys, thank you so much for your support.